Hello, my beautiful Geminis. How are you, my lunar brothers and sisters? It is lovely to connect with you again. This is your 2026 annual overview for the whole year of next year with me, Julie Poole, and it is tea and tarot time with Julie, so grab yourself a cuppa. We might be here a little while. This is good for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. We're going to be looking at the year through the 4 quarters, okay? I'm going to pull cards for each of the quarter and clarify them, and hopefully we will get a nice all-round picture for what's going on in the year. At the end, I'm going to link up here your 2025 annual tarot guidance, and you might wonder why I'm doing that when we're at the end of 2025. It's helpful for you to look back with the benefit of hindsight, now you've been through the year, to see how much of it was accurate for you, because that will give you a good idea of how much the coming year that I'm doing now is going to be accurate for you. Okay? Anything else I want to tell you? Nope, that's it. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on. All right, so we're going to start off with getting the themes for each of the 4 quarters with the wisdom of the oracle. For my Geminis, please. I call you my lunar brothers and sisters because I'm a Gemini moon, okay? All righty, let's see. What do we have for Gemini for 2026? What do they need to know? Okay, we're ready. Yang energy. You're starting off hitting the ground running because Yang energy is action. With a fork in the road in quarter 2. With the Yin energy, look at this balance coming in for you. You've got the Yang and the Yin. And the last quarter, truth be told, the owl, the wisdom coming in of everything you will have grown and learned and established this year. All right, let's get your animal oracle theme for the year, please. For my Geminis, what's the most appropriate animal theme, my animal totem for Gemini for 2026? And we skunk spirit. I'm laughing because that's the second time it's been out. Okay, so there's a theme here. That's the tarot we're going to be coming on to in a minute. Let's get you one of these, or 2, or however many want to come out. This is the affirmation, everyday spirit guide affirmation cards. All the cards I use are linked below, by the way. And if you haven't yet, do think about subscribing. It'd be lovely to have you as part of the tribe. It's completely free, you know. All right. So we've got wait. It's not the right time. The universe is working on it. Trust in divine timing. Okay. So you could well be coming into 2026 going, I want it now. I want it yesterday. Why isn't it happening? Let's get on with it. Right. This is where we want to step into a little bit of trust, okay? That it'll unfold in the right time, whatever it is for you. All right, let's get you one of these. This is from Hoping to Having affirmation cards. And I want that one as well, they're saying. Okay, let's have a look what we have got. All right. I am releasing any fear of failure within my being and energy now and fully align with success. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. And we also have, I am activating the I am within me. I am allowing the divine intelligence within me to assist me in creating my greatest life. Let's just look at that again. If you're watching the dishes, just pause for a minute. Bring your attention into this. I am now activating the I am within me. I am allowing the divine intelligence within me to assist me in creating my greatest life. Okay, so in 2026, you are on that threshold of creating your greatest life, and you're going to tap into the I am presence within to help you to do that. The I am won't do it for you. The universe won't do it for you, but they will assist you and meet you halfway. All right, let's get the tarot out then for quarter 1, please. What do we have for quarter 1? That's January, February and March. Okay. All right, so we have got the 10 of Wands with the Empress. They're coming out together. And you want that one? Yeah, okay. With the 6 of Swords. Quarter 2, April, May and June. We have the 8 of Cups. with the Magician. There's a lot of power here. This is looking really good, Gemini. Okay, let's have a look at quarter 3. That's July, August, September. We have the Two of Coins with the Queen of Swords, really working to get your life in balance. And the final quarter, we've got the Lovers, and we want that one sticking out, with the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfilled. Ooh, Gemini. Okay. All right, let's pull it together then and have a little look. Now, this skunk spirit here, know your worth. When you feel that your value is low, that your deservability is low, then you don't create your greatest life, because me, it's only me. You know, this is all I'm worth. This is all I can do. That's an old narrative. That's got to go. So as you come into 2026 and for the whole year, I want you to really focus on your worth. Know your worth. 54 is a 9, and 9s are nearly there. Effort, resilience, push through. Right, so I want you to really be pushing through and raise your game in terms of your own worth. This isn't arrogance. This isn't conceited. This isn't uncaring. It is self-love. It is self-worth, self-respect, deservability. When you know you're an amazing person who is beautiful inside and out, and you know that you deserve all good things, then all good things start to come. Okay? So work on that worth. That's really important. As you get to the end of the year, you'll look back and say, I can see that my worth has come up. And it might be worth, for those of you diary or journal, kind of score your worth from 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 at the beginning of this year. And then at the end of the year, reflect back and see where it's come up to, all right? Because it does make a significant difference. All right, my beautiful people. Now, the Wait card, it says it's not the right time. The universe is working on it. Trust in divine timing. Now, all of us can be guilty of trying to rush things, especially us that are Mercury-led, right? I'm a Virgo sun, Mercury-led, with Gemini moon, Mercury-led. We're analytical. We kind of get our head on it, and then we can get into, right, I can make this happen, and I can make it happen yesterday. Now, we want to try and release that a little bit. Yes, have that goal, but hand it over to the universe saying, I trust in divine timing. I trust in the inner nudges of when it's appropriate for me to push forward and when it's appropriate for me to hold back. I'm just going to allow. I am activating the I am. That's your God self, the divine intelligence, your soul, your higher self, the connection to the universe to really come forward to assist you, because they know when you're meant to be doing this, that, or the other. They know when the right path is, all right, when the right time to step on that path is. Just trust. Know it's happening, but allow, go with the flow, knowing your worth, okay? So let's look at this quarter 1 then, January, February and March. Let me just explain a little bit about this 2-year period for 2025 and 2026. This is huge. These 2 years are the most important years out of the last 50 and the next 50, all right? They are the breakthrough years. And so for us to break through to our best life, our higher self, abundance, alignment with our future self, we need to do a bit of clearing out, sorting out, and that's what 2025 has generally been about, clearing the decks, setting the foundation, sorting things out. Now that energy doesn't actually complete until March. So we're kind of still in 2025, because really the year begins on the 20th of March, which is the new astrological year. And so the astrologers are saying there's a massive breakthrough point around the middle of February. So we're going to just sort of feel into that a little bit. So even though we're coming into January, February and March, this first quarter can be finishing off the work of 2025, all right, dotting the I's and crossing the T's to get you ready for the rest of the year. So we're going to look at what is coming in then that we might need to be taking action on, that we might have already started in 2025. Or this might be kind of all happening in January, February and March. So we've got the yang energy, which is a number one. One is the self, the I, the leader. And I love the fact that the number one is the same as the letter I. All right. So this is about you. What do I want? I'm taking action on it. Now, the yang energy is the masculine. It is to do, the action card. Whereas the yin energy, number two, is more about being and flowing and intuiting. All right. And when we pull them together, it's fabulous. But this first quarter, action mode. All right, now we've got the 10 of Wands with the Empress. It's beautiful the way these have come out together. The 10 of Wands is the end of what has been a massive effort, huge effort. It's been exhausting, it's been draining, it's been hard, it's been tough. You may have been railing against the politics in your country, the struggles in your country, the relationships you're in, railing hard, fixing, sorting, all the rest of it. It's been exhausting. Right, we want that to come to an end, and we're taking action on that because it's under the Yang card. We're taking action on whatever has exhausted me and drained me. If I'm railing against stuff, has it made any difference to the world or to my life, or has it just actually exhausted me? Well, let's stop railing then. Things will come good eventually. They'll figure itself out. It'll all balance. You know, I'm just letting go. Whatever you need to do, you're letting go. And you're moving on, because this 10 of Wands is rooted down with the 6 of Swords. Now that's the card of moving on to easier times, smoother times, calmer times, after the exhaustion of what has been hard and heavy. That could be to do with your finances, your work, your relationships, your health, any aspect of life. You will know, right? And that heaviness, they're saying, for many of you has affected your worth. So let's say, for example, you've been out of work and you've gone for 1 million interviews and you haven't got them. It's very easy for our worth to be really hit, isn't it? You know, it's like, what's wrong with me? Why don't they want me? What am I doing wrong? I want you to stop blaming yourself, and I want you to start loving yourself and saying, it just wasn't the right time. It'll be okay. I'll get there in the end. Let it go, because you are moving on to easier times. Now, I love the fact that the Empress is here with the 10 of Wands. The Empress is, of course, beauty, abundance, creativity. It is fertile soil that you're sowing seeds into. Perhaps the soil wasn't very fertile before. Perhaps that lack of fertility was down to a lack of worth. So as we work through that, raising the worth and letting go of impatience and demanding and panic and just going into allowing the flow with the weight card, it's coming, and I trust it's coming, and I'm moving into abundance and beauty and ease, and everything is improving for me. Everything is working out for me. Comment that below. Everything is working out for me beautifully, because the Empress is beauty. So this is letting go. This first quarter, we're moving out of the struggle and into the ease and into the beauty, which we love. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify each quarter before I move on, okay? All right, tell me more about this first quarter. I really love this. That 10 of Wands with the Empress, ending the struggle, opening up to the beauty. And it's rooted down with, or clarified by, the Strength card. You have the strength to focus on, I am moving on to easier times. Tell me more. How beautiful. We've got the World with the Strength card. That's the universe confirming the old is done. By the time you get to the end of March, all of the effort and struggle and battle energy and exhaustion will have been completed. The World is the major cycle finishing off, but my goodness me, it's taken some strength, it's taken some resilience, it's taken some effort, but you are stronger for it. We don't like going through these challenges. We would rather they weren't there, but we do grow from them. So you are growing, and this old cycle is done by the time we get to March. So let's have a look. Let me get them out of the way. Let's have a look then at the second quarter. So this is April, May and June, all right? Roughly. Allow the weeks to kind of, it might be the end of March, you know, but April, May, June, second quarter, we've got a fork in the road with the Eight of Cups and the Magician. I love the Magician. You probably heard me say that before. All right, the fork in the road is a new direction. A little bit like the Two of Wands, which is a new door opening up, a new pathway opening, like go a different way, step out of the comfort zone. As we come into April, then we are opening up to a change in direction. Now, this might be a small change, right? Just a little sideways step, a fork. In the UK, we call a road that doesn't, it's not a 180 and it's not a 90 degrees. It's just going off at a slightly different angle. It's still going to end you up in a completely different place. For some of you, it's a small shift. For others, it's a big shift. Just allow it. But the universe is going to, because we're closing off the old cycle, the new cycle is going to open up with new pathways for you. So you're going to explore and examine those, and you're going to choose the one that's right for you. And you are choosing and you are going, because we've got that Eight of Cups. So the old path, it feels as if, as I feel into this, the old path, it feels as if it's just come to a brick wall. I've got to go a different direction. I can't keep doing what I've done. It's just, it's not that I can't cope. It's like that path isn't there for me anymore. It's just not there for me anymore. I've got to find a different path that feels right for who I am today, for who I am now. I'm not the person I was a year ago or 5 years ago. I'm looking for my new path and I am ready to step on it. This Eight of Cups is a beautiful artwork on this deck. All right, he is there, is sort of Aquaman, lifting up and into this new environment, in the flow, leaving behind him the old. He knows it's done. All right, we're coming out the back of the world, major completions. We're moving into something new, and we're moving in the flow. And this is this weight card. The flow will happen in divine timing. And I love the fact that it's rooted down with a Magician, because this isn't something happening to you. This is something that you are creating. You have decided. The Magician is number one. The I, back to the I, the number one. What do I want? I'm in creative mode here. And haven't we said, I'm activating the I am to assist me in creating my greatest life. And that's the Magician. He makes magic. He alchemizes. He shifts the old into the new. What do I want to magic up? I can create it. You're in this hugely powerful flow of creating your new world and life. And I love it. I love this for you. Let's clarify. Let's find out a little bit more. Tell me more about quarter two, please, for Gemini. And we have the Page of Swords with the Hierophant. Oh, nice. Now, the Page of Swords is news, the messenger, pages of the messengers. The Page of Swords brings news and clarity. It's also a card of research and investigating and finding out and asking questions to see, what is this new fork in the road? What is this new path? What is this new world, new life that I am creating? What does it feel like? What does it look like? And what I'm wanting as I create it with the Magician underneath here is I want this to be stable and secure and long term. The Hierophant is contracts, marriage, stability, something traditional, something very, very strong and stable. I don't want a flash in the pan. I want this to be lasting. If I'm going down a different path, I don't want to find that I'm backtracking and going 3, 10, 20 different directions. I'm going in this one direction. I'm investigating and I'm looking at what is right for me, what I'm leaving behind. I'm checking in on stuff, and then I'm allowing myself to step fully into it and to commit. The Hierophant's been out a few times as well. So this new shift in 2026 is I'm committing to this new life, this new world. I've done the preparation, I've done the work, and I'm ready to step into it fully and embrace it. Nice. All right. So as we move into quarter three, this is July, August, September. We're working here now with the intuition, with the yin energy, with the flow. I'm trusting, I'm going with the flow. I've done the creating with the magician here. I've left everything behind that needed to go. I'm creating my new, I've stepped onto my new path, and now I'm allowing the flow. There's all this surrender here where I'm trusting my intuition, I'm feeling it, I'm listening to it, and I'm allowing. Now, as part of that, I am focused on, I want balance. The two of coins here is I want my world and life to be balanced. I want my finances to be balanced. I want the balance between home and work, or play and rest, or whatever it is. I'm bringing my world into balance. And so I'm tapping into my intuition with that number two. Twos are about building, growing, establishing from the heart, from the intuition, from the inner, from the I am. I'm looking at the balance in my world because I've stepped onto a new path and I can feel a little unsure. All right, it takes a while to find your footing on a new path, but the balance will come. So as we move into quarter three, we're focused on the new balance of this new world and life, and the balance between, with the yin energy and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very about logic and what does the thoughts say, the beliefs say, what does the logic, the mind, the intelligence. And then we're balancing, because the balance card's in the middle, with the yin energy, which is the intuition. So many people will work through the Queen of Swords. I know the truth, I want clarity, I've got my plan, I've got my strategy, all of those things she's brilliant at. And we take that and then we add to it our intuition to balance things off. So now we're cooking on gas. Now we've got that formula of using our intelligence and our logic and our intuition. And that is how we start to really move forward towards the good stuff, towards the wishes, hopes and dreams that we have, our desires that we have created. Tell me more about quarter three for Gemini, please. Let's have a look at this a little bit more. Right, so we've got the 10 of coins. Nice. All right. So I'm looking here for my balance financially, in terms of inheritances, in terms of family support, in terms of having it all. The 10 of coins for me is the having it all card. I've got the money, the family, the home, the roses around the door, the pets. I've got the whole lot. This isn't about being greedy. This is saying I know my worth and I want it all. So I'm having it all. All right. The balance here, to have enough money, to have enough security, and to have the support and the care of people around me that I am part of. So this is beautiful. And in that energy of the logic with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth, what's balanced, what's not, what can I do to bring it into balance, trusting my intuition, because ultimately I'm aiming for that 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. And so the Knight of coins is coming in with this. Now, Knights are action cards, so we're back in that action from the Yang, but the Knight of coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck. He doesn't rush, he takes his time. He isn't looking for a quick dopamine fix of instant gratification. He is looking for, is this going to give me long-term stability? Is this going to give me the legacy that I am looking for? Is this going to take me long-term where I want to be? And that is what you're bringing into balance. That's the energy, that's the focus in quarter three. My long-term goals that I am working on now from a place of logic and intuition to bring the balance into my world now and long-term. Beautiful. So in the final quarter then, which is October, November, December, truth be told, with the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. Right. For those of you who are single and looking for love, the last quarter looks extremely good. You figured out your worth. You've gone with the flow. You've taken your power. You're creating a greatest life. You set your goals and intentions. The wish is to find the partner that's right for you. That last quarter is looking extremely good for love for those of you interested. Now, for those of you coupled up, then this can be equally that my relationship's getting on a much stronger footing. I've been working on this and now I'm in a really good place. Perhaps I was wishing that we were a bit closer, or we could get back what we had before, and we can, and actually it's stronger, because you can never get back what you had before, but you can add to it. So in terms of love, whether you're single or coupled, that looks very strong. Okay, now let's come away from love for a minute, because the Lovers is also about trusting your heart. It's also the Gemini card. So you're here in your own reading, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, making decisions from the heart, not the head, and being very truthful about it. Now it's interesting that the Truth Be Told card has come on the back of this third quarter, because we've got the Queen of Swords here. And this is what I call the Queen of Truth. So during that third quarter, July, August, September, the truth is coming up in terms of my balance, my legacy, what's long term, what's not. I'm looking at it all. And then as we come into this final quarter, we're now applying that truth. All right, we figured it out here. Now we're applying it. Opening up the window, all right, airing everything out. Let's look at it all. Now it's a number 14, which is a 5, and 5 is about change. So I'm wanting this change in regards to relationships, in regards to my hopes, wishes and dreams. I'm ready for this change, and I'm following my heart. All right, the Lovers is always like, go this way or that way. Am I going to listen to my head or my heart? And this is what this balance was about. If you'd have been in this situation here at the beginning, where you're just following the yang energy, which isn't intuition, it's action, you'd be missing a trick. But by the time you get to the last quarter, you've now balanced the masculine and the feminine, the action and the intuition. You've brought it into this beautiful balance, and now you have a lot more information, and that intuition is going to guide you and lead you based on your incredible worth that you have grown and developed into that wish fulfilled that you are wanting. Let's find out some more about this final quarter. Tell me more for Gemini in quarter 4, please. Okay, we've got a lot there. Do we want them all? No. We want the bottom one, 7 of Cups, and we want the top one with the Hermit. I want some more as well, but that felt too many. 7 of Cups is choices, options. On top of that Lovers card, you're making decisions about what are my options from a place of truth, from a place of what's important to me, the clarity, the focus, what's important for me, and it is about me. That's what the Hermit card is about. The Hermit is the I, the self. I'm not living this life for anybody else. I'm living it for me. I've got a soul journey and a soul purpose, and I've got something to fulfill. And I need to be looking at my own light and my own needs. That doesn't mean I'm selfish and I don't love other people and I don't care. It just means I make sure the path I'm on is a good fit for me. So I'm looking at my options and choices with that 7 of Cups, and I'm feeling into them in terms of my own light. Is that a good fit for me, or am I doing that for somebody else? And no, I don't want to move there, but I'm saying yes because it's what you want. And I bring my attention in a truthful way to say, actually, I don't want to do that. So we're being truthful. We're shining the light on what's important for me and where my dreams and wishes are, because they matter and I matter. Tell me more about this 9 of Cups. The Chariot with the Page of Wands. Well, you are taking that wish forward and you are smashing it out of the park, Gemini. The Chariot is victory, success, forward movement with that 9 of Cups. I have a dream, I have a wish, and I'm taking it forward. Now, with the Page of Wands here, pages are the messages. This is really opening up now to passion, to excitement, to energy, to something that feels really good. Now, this could be a new relationship or your existing relationship getting back the zing and the zang and the yes and all of the good stuff. But this could also be a new career, a new side hustle, a new home, anything that's going to spark a little bit of that passion and excitement. Because until here, We've been kind of with that 10 of wands just trying to survive. Now we're trying to thrive. So now we're looking at what is really important for me to make my life feel so fulfilled and enriched and put me on the path to creating my greatest life. Lovely. All right, let's finish off with a couple of angel messages for you. Final messages for Gemini for 2026, please, for the whole year for my Geminis. Liberation. That's you freeing yourself, you see, from that 10 of wands, liberating yourself, freeing yourself. No more the burden. I can put it down now. Why I'm moving towards my idea of heaven on earth, heaven's door. Heaven isn't a place up there in the sky. It's a place that we make it. This world, this life can be absolutely beautiful when we align with creating our greatest life. So the angel here is showing you the doorway. This is more or less around the middle of the year. You're really on this path now into the light, because look, when we're going towards the Hermit and what's right for you and your own light, you are on your way into that life that you have dreamt about. And the angels are with you, supporting you, holding you, reminding you of your worth and how much you are loved, and also reminding you of your own light. Look at these two cards together. You see the Hermit is holding his lantern. That's his light, his inner light, letting it shine. And the angels are saying, feel the light within you. We'll hold you, we'll love you while you tap into that light and you let it shine and you let it come forth. Wow. This looks really good, Gemini. I'm really excited for you. I hope it was helpful. I'm going to pop up here now your 2025 General Tarot Guidance. Check that out, all right? You probably haven't seen it for a year. And see if it was relevant and if it was accurate. And so I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, do me a favour, drop a like. And if you haven't yet, do think about subscribing. It's completely free, you know. And I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.